Good evening, I'm Richard Morecroft and welcome to the show as our semi-finalists near the top of the mountain, striving to be the first to the summit to plant the flag of letters and numbers champion. We will meet them very soon, right after we check in with our base camp. Firstly, no amount is insurmountable for Lily Serna.
Hi, Richard.
Actually, Lily, you know, we can see the top of the mountain now.
Look, it's so exciting. We've got 3 great nights ahead of us, the 2 semi-finals and the grand final on Friday. But it's also personally a little bit exciting for me because it means I can put up my feet a little bit and not do as much work.
Oh, because you think the contestants are going to be finding the solutions a bit more often.
That's right. I'm expecting some great solutions ahead of us.
Some great solutions from some great minds, and we'll meet them shortly. Welcome, Lily.
Thank you.
And he takes on the big words because they're there. David Astle.
Hi, Richard. Thanks.
When you look at mountains, what do you think of?
Well, in fact, there are so many wonderful words for mountains, from, you know, pinnacle to summit to acme. Now, acme, A-C-M-E, not to be confused with that Roadrunner company that the poor old Wile E. Coyote was using. Acme, it's amazing, is also related to the pimple acne. And now, how?
No.
Listen to this, acne. It comes from the word acme due to a misspelling in a medieval manuscript. So that huge mountain is also a little molehill on the skin. But I think tonight we'll see the cleverest on Everest.
We certainly will. Welcome, David.
Thank you.
And to our semi-final contestants for this evening, starting with last Thursday night's quarter-final winner, Medical Officer Tony Loui. Hello, Tony.
Hello, Richard.
When you were with us earlier in the series, undefeated champion 6 nights in a row, and I think you got 2 9-letter words in that reign as well.
I think I did that too, yeah.
Well done. Well, we look forward to some great competition, and we hope you're looking forward to it tonight.
I think it'll be a tough challenge tonight, but I'm looking forward to it.
All the very best. And here to challenge Tony is Monday night's winner, sustainability consultant Ollie Bryant. Hello, Ollie.
Hi.
Great to see you back again. Now, you got a fabulous accumulated score during our series of 318, and anyone who cracked the 300 was doing extraordinarily well. But you got that conundrum, didn't you, in the quarter-final, and gee, that made all the difference.
It certainly did. Well, it went right down to the wire, so...
It was a fantastic night.
Just glad to be here.
We're glad you're here as well, so good luck.
Thank you.
So our semi-finalists tonight, Tony Loui and Ollie Bryant. And we begin our ascent, of course, with the letters game. And Tony, this first selection is yours.
Could I start with a consonant, please?
You can indeed. T.
And another consonant?
N.
And a third?
K.
I'll switch to a vowel, please.
U.
And one more vowel.
I.
One more vowel, please.
O.
And I'll go to a consonant, please.
R.
One more consonant, please.
L.
And I'll finish with another consonant, please.
And lastly, T.
Thank you, Lily. Here's our first clock. Well, Tony, you've always been very consistent with your letter selection, and you were again tonight. How did you go?
I only managed a 5.
5 on that start. And Ollie, what about you?
Phew, the same, 5.
The same for you as well, a little few of relief. Let's start with yours, Ollie.
Trunk.
And yours, Tony?
Tutor.
Tutor. Well, a couple of 5s there, David.
Yes, it was a less than generous start to the game. That was a really gnarly 9 letters there. That the best I could find, obviously no troubles with tutor and trunk, and I could only go one better, and that was with the word triton. Now, Triton is actually a marine gastropod, but it's named after the sea god, son of Poseidon. So just shows you how you can be cut down to size, doesn't it?
Certainly does. Thank you, David. And a solid but modest start for Tony and Ollie on 5 points each. Let's see where our next lot of letters lead us. And Ollie, would you like to choose them?
Can I have a vowel, please?
You can indeed. E.
And another one, please?
O.
And another one, please?
U.
And a consonant, please.
M.
And another one, please.
C.
And another one, please.
F.
And another one, please.
S.
And a vowel, please.
I.
And a consonant, please.
And last letter, N.
And time starts now. Well, Ollie, what did you make of that lot?
Just 5 again.
Just 5 again. Maybe another not very friendly mix. Tony, was it for you?
I had a 7.
You had a 7. That does sound a little friendlier. What was your 5 first, Ollie?
Mouse.
And yours, Tony?
Confuse.
Confuse. Well, David, it doesn't sound as though he was.
No, letters can confuse, and in fact, I was with you, Ollie, for that first 7 or so. I saw mouse and maybe music, but that N really did free things up with confuse, consume, and another one there was incomes for 7.
Thank you, David. And well done to Tony, 7 points. Time to succumb to the lure of mathematics now, as our contestants try to reach the target number using the basic letters and numbers principles. That is, tweaking, scenic routes, and of course, the kitchen sink. So, Tony, you may or may not be familiar with that entire list, but please choose first.
Lily, could I still have my favourite? 1 large and 5 small, please.
Thanks, Tony. 1 large and 5 small. And the first set of numbers, 6, 5, 2, 10, 8. The large number is 50. And the target to reach is 263.
And 30 seconds to do it. Well, Tony, how was that first mix of numbers for you?
I reached the target figure of 263.
263, well done. And Ollie?
Just 262.
262, just 1 off the target. Tony, take us through your method.
Lily, I started with 50 times 5 is 250.
50 by 5 is 250.
I added the 10 for 260.
Add the 10 gives you 260.
And to get the 3, I had 6 divided by 2, which is 3.
6 divided by 2 is 3. Add that on, 263.
So, very nice work, Tony. And Lily, did you do it the same way?
I use the same method.
Great work from Tony, 10 points. That means Ollie's on 5, Tony's now on 22. We're heading for our first break. And a word mix for you, it's Ram Unite. And the clue, to chew the cud. We'll be back shortly.